your answer to this?
Part A's answer is 175 Newton meter.
175. Okay. It should not be Newton meter. It should be Newton centimeter.
Yeah, sorry, Newton centimeter.
Right? So find the weight. If the weight is placed, okay. So आपने इसको सही किया है, लेकिन ये आपने A का निकाला है B का? You have got it for B, right? या आप B का बता रही हैं मुझे?
No, I'm telling part A's answer.
You're telling me part A 175.
Yeah.
अच्छा, I think कुछ गलत है. Let's read the question. Student conducts the following experiment to feel the turning effect. If the weight W is placed at the 15 centimeter mark, अब 15 centimeter mark जो है, it's here. अब इसको understand कैसे करें ये सारी markings को? देखो, ये एक half meter rule है. It starts at 0 over here, then it goes on and on, 15 here, on and on and on, 40 here, and finally 50 centimeter over here. So this is basically a half meter rule. Now the weight is placed at the 15 centimeter mark. You need to find the moment of the force about the pivot. Now can someone help me find the pivot, Abdullah?
Yes, sir.
Where's the pivot?
At 40, I think.
At 40, because this is fixed now. Shabash. So weight is placed over here. When it is placed over here, it will try to turn the rod like this. And this is clockwise. Okay? It will turn it clockwise like this. Now, since this has since it's a vector quantity, you need to give the direction, whether it's clockwise or anti-clockwise. Now, you know the pivot, you know the force, the weight, right? What's the distance? This is the line of action of force. This is the line along which the force is acting. And this is the pivot. It can be this distance, it can be this distance from pivot, it can be this distance. Which distance should I consider? I should consider D, right? The perpendicular distance. Anna? So if I consider that, what is that distance?
25 centimeters.
25, shabash. So my moment would be equals to, answering to A, my moment would be equals to force into distance. All right, and force is what? Force is 5 newtons. Distance is what? 25. So usually it's in Newton meters now. So that means you need to convert 25 centimeter into meters. That would be divided by 100. Whenever you go from centimeter to meter, you divide by 100. It's 0.25 meters, right? 5 into 0.25 meters. That will make it 1.25 Newton meter. If you have not converted, you have just used 25 directly, then remember if you have to write it 125, then the unit should be Newton centimeter. You need to differentiate this. Okay? ये फर्क है इन दोनों में, ये meters में, ये centimeters में. तो ये 125 है, तो ये 1.25 है. Getting the point?
Yeah.
अगर
Yes, sir.
unit आपने सही लिख लिया तो कोई मसला नहीं है. And then it says, he then shifts the same weight to 5 centimeter mark and find that it is more difficult to maintain the half meter rule in a horizontal position. So he shifts this mass from 15 centimeter to 5 centimeter. To 5 centimeter, yes. So यहाँ पर ये weight ले आया. Now it's difficult to balance this. क्यों? Pivot से
Because the
distance बढ़
way,
गया, pivot से
yeah,
distance increase हो गया. Moment is what? Force into distance. More the distance, more will be the turning effect, more will be the moment.
Yes.
Right? So basically, we'll just find the new moment. We'll just find the new moment. Moment is equals to force into perpendicular distance. What is the force? It's the same 5. What is the distance now? What is the distance now? Quick. It's at 5 centimeter mark. So 5 centimeter mark का distance pivot से कितना है?
No, sorry. 15 minus 5, which would be 10.
Say it again.
10 centimeters. No, sorry, 5 centimeters.
Hmm?
sorry, sir.
What would be the distance in at the new position? इसको उठा के आपने 5 सेंटीमीटर मार्क पे रख दिया ना.
Sir, 30 centimeters.
इसको आपने उठा के 5 सेंटीमीटर मार्क पे रख दिया. तो अब मुझे बताओ पिवट से डिस्टेंस कितना है?
30 centimeters.
क्यों?
Oh, 35, sorry.
35. शाबाश. 35. So I need to write it in meters. It would be 0.35. ठीक है? And Zainab, that makes your value 1.75 Newton meter. Or you can say it 175 Newton centimeter, right?
Yes.
Any problem, any confusion? So
No.
you've seen कि अब moment जो है as compared to the previous one, now moment is more. So you were right. Since the moment of W, what is the force? It's W, no? Since the moment of W, when the weight is at the 5 centimeter mark, is greater than that at the 15 centimeter mark. Moment of W at 5
Yes.
centimeter mark is greater than the moment of W at the 15 centimeter mark. It means that the turning effect at the 5 centimeter mark will be felt more strongly. Right?
Yeah.
So ये मैं आपके लिए लिख लूँ या आप लिख लोगे?
लिख लूंगी.
लिख लोगे आप लोग? चलो गुड है. So अब यहाँ पर हम conclude ये करते हैं कि since moment is force into distance, तो बेटा आपके पास ये रॉड है, इस पॉइंट पे फिक्स्ड है, तो ये आपका पिवट है, इसका डिस्टेंस d है, यहाँ पर आपने फोर्स अप्लाई किया F. अगर आप डिस्टेंस को डबल कर दोगे, what will happen? The moment would be doubled. अगर आप डिस्टेंस को हाफ कर दोगे, क्या होगा बेटा? मोमेंट हाफ हो जाएगा. अगर आप डिस्टेंस को चेंज नहीं करते हो, आप फोर्स को डबल कर दोगे, तब भी मोमेंट क्या हो जाएगा? डबल हो जाएगा. अगर आप डिस्टेंस को चेंज नहीं करते और आप फोर्स को हाफ कर देते हो, तब भी क्या होगा बेटा? टर्निंग हाफ हो जाएगी. सो मोमेंट इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन फोर्स एंड डिस्टेंस. More the force, more the moment. More the distance, more the moment. Right? More the turning effect. Got it?
Yes.
So in the next class, I'll be asking you for the statement that you have written. And we'll begin with principle of moments. Principle of moments.
Sir, can you send me the recording, please?
या श्योर, इंशाल्लाह। ठीक है,
Thank you.
प्रिंसिपल ऑफ मोमेंट्स। सो आज की डेट क्या थी? इट वाज 22nd जुलाई 2024। ठीक, ऑलराइट, अल्लाह हाफिज।
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Allah Hafiz.